All right, here we are. We are starting a new game of Dinkum. I am really excited about this. I've seen lots of people play the game before, and I've played it a little bit off camera. I have like a save file that I've played, but I am excited to start a file that we can play on camera together now that the full release of the program is out. It is so much fun, and the decorating on here is just awesome. And I cannot wait to see what kind of stuff we can come up with. So let's get our character going here. I think I got it, what we want. So let me get my name put in here, which might take a minute. This just takes a second to do. Okay, there we go. We got our name. We're going to be Pink Chair. And for our island name, I love Cozy Bay. It's like one of my favorite ones. But because this is an Australian game, I'm going to call it Aussie Bay. I think that'll be really cute. So let me get this going and we will get started. Okay, I think we have everything set up. Let's head to our island. A long time ago, everything went south. Ooh, this is dismal looking. Almost everybody was forced to move to South City. The people of South City live cold and miserable lives. You were born here. Ew. Most people have no desire to leave. But you do more than anything. And you might have found a way out. All right, here's our help wanted. Fletch is looking for somebody to accompany her to her old home of Aussie Bay. Kind of like Animal Crossing, but you know, that's okay. And there's Miss Fletch herself, and we leave today to go to Aussie Bay. I am super excited to see what our island looks like. Every island is different. It has like the same types of areas on it, but the layout is a little bit different for each one. So I'm really excited to see what we got and where we can set up shop. So I can't wait to get the flyover and then get the map and see what type of island we got. All right, here we go. Here's our first flyover. So far, so good. All passengers, please prepare to leave the airship. All right, there's our dock. Looks like we've landed. I'll tell you what, I'm so glad you decided to accompany me on this adventure, Pink Chair. I was starting to think no one in South City was brave enough to join me. When you were the first and only person to respond to my ad, I knew you were the right person for the job. Oh dear, look at old Fletch waffle on. Let's get cracking, Pink Chair. I'll see you outside, okay? All right, so here's our first look at moving around on the island. The airship's gonna leave. Oh, this looks good. Think I'm gonna like it. Oh, there's a tower. Okay, tower's not too far away. All right. Wow, smell that fresh air. I tell you what, it feels good to finally be back on Aussie Bay. Now, Pink Chair, I'm going to need your help getting settled, okay? I'll give you this base tent. Take your time and find a good place for it. It'll be like our own town hub. Take this map as well. If you have any questions, please just ask me. I haven't been back to Aussie Bay for a very long time, but I think I can still be helpful. I'll be waiting by this dock until you set up the base tent. So if you get lost, just check your map to find the dock again. Good luck, Pink Chair. All right, so we got our tent and we have our map. All right, now's the moment of truth. Can we find a good place to set up shop? Ooh, this is not going to be too bad at all. I think we can probably find a place right over here. So we're kind of close to the ocean, which I think will be good. Sometimes I feel like it's good to be in the middle, but then it's like every time you want to go like fishing or get to a lot of places, it seems like it just takes a long time to get everywhere. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just set up shop right in this area here somewhere, because I don't see anything else that looks any better. So yeah, let's just head over this way. See what we got. Might as well pick up some stuff. So the cool thing is at the very beginning of the game, time doesn't start until you get the tents placed. So I will take advantage of gathering some resources and just kind of get a feel for some stuff while we're walking around. There's some little doggos. Just kind of get a feel for where the lakes and that type stuff are. Different types of trees. Alright, so we've got some palm trees here. So that's a good thing. We got a couple of hardwoods here. That can at least get us started. Ooh, we do have some stranger danger over here. So we might want to stay away from them a little bit. So the little forest areas have those big black birds, and they do not like you encroaching on their territory. Alright, so... Oh, crocodile. Let's not bother him yet either. We do not have any tools yet. Alright, so... Where did I say that tower was? Now I can't find it again. Alright, I tell you what. I am going to have a look-see around the island, get a feel where some of the stuff is at, and then once I pick out a place, I will meet you back here in just a minute. Okay, I think I figured out that I'm going to go right here in this little area. So this is where we are on the map. And I want to try, because there's so many different little shops and buildings, I'm going to try to do stuff kind of in a circle on the outside. Just so it's easy to like get around to all the different shops. So let's go ahead and find a good place to set up our tent. Oh, I think this is going to be it right here. So let's try, whoops, I gotta get back to where the tent is. There we go. I think that is going to be just fine. So we have our base tent. Now I think we're gonna get our tent. All right. Yep. All right. So she has a tent for us. Plenty of room to spread out. That is definitely true. All right, you'll probably be visiting the base tent a fair bit, so keep that in mind while you're looking for a spot to claim as your own. Okay. All right, we have our tent, and she is right. I don't want to stray too far away. I also would love to be close to water, so that I have water for my crops. You know what? What we may do is just put our house over here, but then do all our farming stuff somewhere else. Now I'm confused. Alright, I hate to do this. I'll probably regret it, and I will probably end up moving my house. But for right now, I think I want my house right here. It's close to the water. It's not ridiculously far from town. And it gives us room to spread out right here and do some crops and plant trees and stuff like that. Hold on. You know what? Maybe we'll go back here instead. I'm so wishy-washy. It's so hard to like start a brand new game because you want to try to be as efficient as possible so you can save money and not waste a bunch of money at the beginning of the game. Okay, this isn't too bad. Because right there's base tent. And I can literally just go down the beach. This might not be too shabby. Okay, let us go. How about right here? I hate to get rid of this tree, but this is like the perfect spot. All right, this is where we're gonna go. Sorry, tree. It is what it is. All right, let's go speak to Fletch again so we can get our questing started and really start working on this first day. All right, you found a good place for your tent. I know it's not much, but I hope you like your new home. I'll tell you what, you've got the spark, Pink Chair. You see, most people back in South City are scared of leaving. There's something about that place that pulls the spark out of people. But I tell you what, we certainly aren't the first to leave. Have you ever heard of the traveling trader John? No, I haven't. I tell you what, he's a bloomin' legend. Rumor is he traded a paperclip for a steamboat once. Trading is in his very blood. John got in contact with me before we left South City. He's interested in visiting with his shop here. Ooh, that'll be good. I tell you what, we can't miss an opportunity like this. I reckon we get this visiting site deed ready for him. That way we'll have a place ready for any visitors who come to Aussie Bay. I'll let you decide where the best place for the visiting site deed is. Just be sure it's close by. We want visitors to feel like part of the Aussie Bay community while they are here. Who knows, maybe we can convince them to set up a permanent shop here. Be sure to talk to me once you've placed the visiting site deed. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's get a place for, let me open my pocket so that thing will go away. All right, so the visitor's tent. So we got the main thing right there. I think I want, ooh, up here. Let's go right up here for the visitor tent. Just put along, yeah, right along the back. And we'll move it up one. I lied. We're gonna put it right here. Yep, that will work just fine. All right, I found it. We are all set for visitors. Well done, Pink Chair. We've only been here for a little while, but you've achieved so much already. You remind me of my father. He was born right here on Aussie Bay, you know. He was a true blue adventurer through and through. He loved doing new things and keeping track of all his milestones in his adventurer's journal. I wanted to come here and try and meet those milestones myself, but I'm getting a bit long in the tooth, Pink Chair. Please, I want you to take his adventurer's journal. Please keep good care of it. This is your adventure now. All right, so we got our journal that we can start earning points for stuff. All right, that journal means a lot to me, but I think my dad would be glad someone like you is looking after it. But I have a challenge for you, Pink Chair. I want you to try and beat my father's milestones. Some of these milestones are going to take a long time to complete, but there's no hurry. I'm also going to add daily tasks to the journal. These will be smaller milestones that should be easy to complete in just one day. Now for the good part. For every milestone you surpass, you'll be rewarded with permit points. I'll tell you what, you're going to want a lot of permit points eventually, but we can talk more about that tomorrow. For now, check out the journal. I think you'll find that you've actually completed some of the milestones inside, so be sure to claim them. Now, are you hungry? I am. I think it's just about lunchtime. I've seen fruit growing around this island and that sounds tasty. You go and find us some fruit, and when you get back, I'll show you how to craft a campfire. All right, so we have got chores to do. All right, we have earned points. We got Explorer. And, whoops, the shells where I was collecting those around. Oh, we should be able to get another one of these. I love just going ahead and collecting tons of shells and keeping them. So we have them on hand. I definitely do not sell those. All right, so we want to harvest some stuff. And let me get those, and then we'll go back and talk to her, and we should get our bug net. Go ahead and take this to her. I want to go ahead and get our bug net so we can start doing some stuff. Oh, you found something to eat. Eating food will help keep your energy up. Here's the recipe for a campfire. I found these stones earlier, so you can use these to craft your campfire. You'll have to find some wood yourself, though. Feel free to use the crafting table in the base tent to craft a campfire. Take your time, Pink Chair. When you are done, come and have a chat with me. I have a gift for you. All right, so we've already collected some wood around here, so we should have what we need to make our campfire. We do. Yay. All right. I'm very impressed with the work you've done here today, Pink Chair. I think there's a great future for all of us here at Aussie Bay. Here's a gift for helping me out so much. It's a bug net. I think you should take the rest of the day off. Maybe you could go catch some of the bugs around here. Or maybe you could cook some of that fruit you found. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'm sure you will. Oh, and before I forget, take this sleeping bag too. When you get tired, pop that bit on the ground and have a lay down. I tell you what, a good night's rest will do both of us good. Thanks for your help today, Pink Chair. I can't believe we're on Aussie Bay. I couldn't have done any of this without you. All right, so we got our bug net and our sleeping bags. We go to sleep. All right, let me talk to her. Take the rest of the day off. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I hit the wrong button. I got click happy. All right, I want to see, does she have any tasks for us today? Okay. So nothing for today. All right, so we are on our own for the rest of the day. I don't have a way to store stuff yet. So there's a chest in here that we can put stuff in. And I am going to put these shells in here for right now. All right, there we go. All right, where do we want to put our campfire? Let's go ahead, if I can remember where my house is. All right, let's go ahead and put it next to our house. We'll just put it right here on the beach. All right, one campfire, and now we can cook these to get some extra energy for doing stuff. There's a bug. We need to try to collect as much stuff as we can for today because John should be here tomorrow, and that will allow us to sell a good amount of stuff to him, and that'll get us a little bit of money. Yay. Okay, and I'm not too far from the water if I accidentally step in the fire, because if you do this accidentally, you catch on fire. So let's not do that. All right, here's some more bush limes. And I just want to do some just plain old exploring and picking up some stuff and just get a feel for the lay of the land. See what all we have right around our house. This is kind of what's considered a dog den, and I may get rid of it just so I have a place to start like coming up with an area for my farm. I hate it that I'll end up getting rid of all of the rocks. Maybe we can figure out a way. Oh, I might just put my mine shaft right there. Okay, but that's for later. All right, so here's some of our stranger danger area. Let me get my bug net so I don't miss any bugs that we might find. Here's some more food. And these are always good to collect. This game is so much fun, and I have some ideas for things that I want to design for the island. It may take a while before we're ready to actually get to that point. I'd say it probably takes like the first year to unlock everything. Just so that you have all the tools that are necessary to really start decorating. We can do a little like early type decorating. But to get to the really good stuff, you have to play for about an in-game, 1 year in-game, just to unlock everything. Alright, I tell you what, I'm not going to bore you to death just walking around. So I'm going to do some exploring, and if I find anything interesting, I will let you know. Alright, so one of the cool things about this game that I absolutely love is that you can mark your maps. And I actually want to mark this as an area where there is a quarry. We can always clear that little marking after we're done. But that is one of the best things about this. Oh, I found bananas. We can get nanners to eat. This is a really good foresty area. We can get lots of palm trees. And I'm looking for the other tower. Oh, there it is. That's up on this side. So these little towers are actually fast travel. So I want to make sure that we start working on these really soon. So let me go ahead and mark this as a place where we need to come back to once we can start collecting stuff to put in it and unlock it. So I'm glad I found that one. And we'll collect some more shells, and it's only 3:30. So I'm probably going to see if I can find a couple more of the other two towers, just so we know where they all are, because I want to try to get those unlocked pretty early. That way, if we need to travel quickly around the island, we have an easier way to get there. So I'm going to do some more exploring and see what we got. So the other cool thing about the map is, and this is probably about where one of the towers is, you can actually click on it and it'll stay lit up on the map, and that way you have a better idea of which direction you need to go as you're walking around. So that is really cool on here. It really helps you keep from getting lost. Can I get up here? No. Too high. Alright, so here is one of our towers. I was not too far off from where it's at. So let me go ahead and clear that one and put it exactly where I am. So we know where the tower is. And I think I see some apple trees. I do see apples. Let's go ahead and pick some apples so we can plant these and get some apple trees going over near our farm area. Alright, so I have one more tower that should be down in this area somewhere. So let's head that direction and see what we can find. I'm excited to just be walking around on the island, seeing what all we got. Ooh, here's some more apples. Can I get to them? They may be too high up. Oh, here's one I can get to. I feel like I should have had another apple. I don't know where it went. Okay, here's another apple tree. Oh, I think I see my apple. Whoa, crocodile. Hello. Let's not get eaten on our first day. Ooh, there's some of these little fruits too. I think I've about caught all the different ones or harvested all of them. That'd be cool to have them all on the first day. Just trying to collect as much as I can. Let me see how I'm doing on pocket space. Oh, not too bad. I haven't caught as many bugs as I'd like to sell. But this will get us by for a little bit. Oh, I don't want to mess with him. He's kind of dangerous. He's mean. Alright, we'll leave him alone. I wanted to kind of go over this way anyway. I feel like that's where the tower's going to be. And we'll eat something. No! Go away, go away, go away, go away. Sorry. Stranger danger. Please tell me he's not still following me. Oh, did he leave me alone? I think he did. Whew, those things are mean, and I do not have a way to defend myself right now. Okay, here's some more logs that we can pick up. Well, at least we're getting a lot of points for walking around, so that's cool. Oh, there's our tower. Yay! I knew about where it would be at. I was not too far off. Okay, so let's clear this one. And we are going to put it right here. Alright, we have found where all of the towers are at, because the other one's over near our camp. So I am going to mark our house so we can start making our way home. Okay, I have walked around the entire island, around the perimeter basically. We made some good progress today. I found my way back to camp. As I said, I absolutely love that you can put those little things on your map. It makes a big difference. So before we put down our tent, let's see what kind of things we got for today. Oh, we got all kinds of points. We got a bunch of shells that we can get. I caught lots and lots of bugs. So we got that. I got a lot of miles in for walking around the island. That's a good thing. Caught a total of 15 bugs. That'll be good for selling. And I harvested a good amount of fruit. I think I have all of them. Let me look in my pocket and see. Oh, I got all kinds of bugs to sell. So I have 2, 3. I have all of the fruit. So once we can craft a cooking table, I can make fruit salad. So that'll be good. Yeah, I'm very happy with the progress that we made today. Let's go ahead and place our tent in our house, or place our sleeping bag in our tent. I'll get it out yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and place this. We're going to lay down, and I think we're about it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope you'll come back and watch some more of the series. See you next time.